literally after the consultation, she bought, I don't know, 4 or 5 frames I bespoke for her. She invited me back to her house, and I cooked her a curry, and because she doesn't, I don't go out. Let's go out for dinner. No, I don't go out for dinner. So I cooked her a curry. She'd never had a curry before, which was amazing. So I cooked her a curry, and we just chatted for hours and hours and hours. And from then on, it's like she kept coming in and kept buying glasses and kept coming to see me, and I was like, I didn't think of it like she was Carrie Fisher, because she didn't look like Carrie Fisher. I mean, she was a handsome lady, but Carrie Fisher in my head was, in a metal bikini swinging around in Star Wars. So it didn't sort of frighten me as her being this absolute megastar. It just got on really well with her. When you're someone like that, you can only imagine, it's like a superhero skill she had to make you feel brilliant. And I was always wondering, why is she, I think because, I don't know why she was friends with me, but it was surprised me. We did get on really well. We just chatted for hours about nonsense, and I was really, really sad when she died. But I've got some fabulous memories of her, and she actually took me to the Star Wars premiere as her date. It was such a media circus at that time. This is The Force Awakens when it came out. There's such a media circus that you could have get out of the car. And it was like, I found the whole thing very unpleasant. Like, you think you dream of these things. You see the red carpet. And I could see, because I could see how distressed by the whole thing she was. And she was doing it. And I was with her, walking down the carpet with her. And there's like the amount of photography. And I'm really easygoing, and I don't get intimidated very easily at all. But I was holding a dog at one point because like she asked me to, and she said, "Can I have Gary?" So I gave her Gary, because she wanted the shielding of the dog from the press. And then Disney lovingly sort of decided that I should go to the green room, where I chatted with David Cameron and whatnot. And so so I left Carrie, and then I felt bad that I'd left Carrie, and I was at this thing talking to all these megastars. And I should tell you a funny story. I was in the green room, and it's literally the most famous room you've ever seen. And I went for a pee, and on my right was Mark Hamill, having a pee. It's Luke Skywalker. And on my left was Simon Pegg. Washing his hands was George Lucas. Waiting for the urinal was Harrison Ford. And I kid you not, right?
No.
So I'm standing there having a pee, and I looked to my left, I looked over my shoulder, and I just said out loud, I said, "This is the most famous piss I'm ever going to have." And Simon Pegg laughed, right? And nobody else did at all. And I sort of, and I left, and I went and stood in the room, sort of stood there on my own, like with a glass of champagne. And I found the whole thing like it's a very weird experience. But anyway, Carrie never let me give her anything for free. And, I wanted to, because, she was my friend now, and she, I wanted to make her some stuff. No. So I decided I made her dog Gary a pair of sunglasses to say thank you for taking me to the Star Wars premiere, and I think she was really touched by that. She's a little cry. She says, "Tom, you're afterwards," because I was her official date, but she had 2 more dates as well. But I was the red carpet one. And then there's 5 more semi-dates, and then there's 7 more people in her entourage. So she literally had a whole sort of motorcade of people, but I was at the front. But anyway, she says, "Tom, you're the only person that got it. The only person that got it and understood. I didn't need you lot there. I just did it because, and you're the only person that said thank you." It's a little like Willy Wonka and that boy giving the sweetie back or whatever, the ever-laughing gobstopper. But, I was really grateful for taking me there. And I made Gary the dog's glasses. And I tried really hard to make them out of edible material so he could eat them. But I couldn't do it. So anyway, cherry red glasses. They fit him really well.